Good morning, me hearties. A very good morning to you. It's just gone 9:30 on Saturday morning, Saturday the 10th of December, 2022. How amazing to be with you, Dinky-Doo. Good morning, Kareem, and Dinky-Doo to you. I say to you, I thought we'd just pop up. We, of course, have the network phone in tonight at 9 o'clock sharp. But I thought we'll pop up and say hi this Saturday morning, see who's about, and say Dinky-Doo. Dinky-Doo to you. That's what it's all about. Good morning, my hearties. Dinky-Doo. We're also live on the old YouTube, so come and join us there as well. Fantastic. Always good to catch up with you and see what's happening. Saturday morning, nothing gets past me, you see. Good morning, says Neil. What a captain from a very cold Norwich. Dinky-Doo and a happy Christmas. Neil, I can't believe that Christmas is, how long? 2 weeks away tomorrow, is that right? There we are, something like that. My goodness me. Is it a Sunday this year? Have I got that right? There we are. Do the calculations. Hello, one and all. Hello, Scotty. And one else is Kareem. Fantastic. Kareem, how is it looking? You're one of my great technical advisors. And I can't thank you enough for holding the fort yesterday. It's my birthday. Could you sing to me? Frank, yes, but I couldn't sing happy birthday because we'd get a huge copyright strike. Come and join us as soon as you possibly can. Dinky-Doo every day. There's Sky5 has joined. If you're watching live right now, get following. Very, very important. Don't watch and not follow because you need to invest in the future. And Scottie McCLUE is the next big thing on the internet. Trust me. So there we have it. All good, Scotty. Lighting and angle, etc. Excellent, Kareem. Fantastic stuff. Get subscribing, of course, as well. If you're going on there, that would be absolutely terrific. Morning, Scotty. I hope you remember me. Ewan, how can I not remember you? Lovely to have you with us, Dinky-Doo. Kareem sending gifts. Santa's elf, a squirrel. How lovely. Well, an Xmas box, Xmas shopping. There we are. Fantastic. Thank you, Kareem. TikToks. Dinky-Doo, Scotty, Ryan, Dinky-Doo from Scottie McClue to every single one of you. I hope you are well. Good morning, Scotty. Good morning, Susan. Lovely that you could come and join us. Fantastic. Has everybody followed? Are you watching? Be honest with yourself. Say, have I actually followed Scottie McClue? Have I managed to get my finger to go to the top of my phone and click plus? That's all that's involved. We've had 50 million views to the TikTok videos. 50 million. Yes, you heard. And we're going to get 20,000 followers. What's going on? Come and join us and follow. That's what I say. Morning, Scotty. It's a thoroughly decent thing to do. Good morning, Jambo from Mombasa in Kenya, Scotty. Mombasa. Jambo to you. Lovely to have you with us. Morning, Scotty. Dinky-Doo. Ava's sent me a woolly hat. Thank you, Ava. I could well do with a woolly hat this morning. I can tell you. Geez, Scotty, go to bed. You're on this 24/7. Yes, I'm on for 1 hour out of 24. That's right. I'm on here 1/24/7. Dear, oh dear, I must go to bed for the other 23. You're welcome. I thank you, Ava. At the moment, I know you're familiar with Oxfordshire. Very much so. Good morning, Scotty from Whitney. -4 at the moment. I know Whitney. I know Hartley, Whitney. I know Blueberry. I know Wantage. Yes, all that lovely stuff. Abingdon, Swindon. There we have it. Welcome from Montrose. I know Montrose. We love Montrose. Thank you for coming and joining us every day. So lovely to have you with us. Get following as soon as you can. Now, there we are. Music Monkey, not sure I like the sound of that one. Well, maybe leave it just now. There we are. Fantastic. I love people having a chat on the old YouTube there. Dinky-Doo. Scottie McClue's YouTube channel. Eva, thank you so much for my bucket hat. Beautiful, beautiful thought. Scottie McClue's YouTube channel is the world's best kept secret. I'll almost bet you haven't visited it yet. So there we are. Get on to that. You just put in Scottie McClue, voice of the world, radio talk show. Charlene, good morning. Kicking Saturday says, love from Belize. Much love. You're welcome, hon. Eva, you are so very, very kind. She's also sent me a hat, look, and a mustache. Did you see that, guys? A hat and a mustache. I think Eva's having a wee bit of fun looking up gifts for McClue. We'll not be up for that long, but I wanted to say hi to every single one of you. Cold outside, says Kareem. Oh, cold. I've never seen cold like it, and I've seen a lot of cold. I used to stay in a place called East Lothian, and East Lothian could do you quite a bit of ice when they wanted. It was incredible. We loved it. Get following, guys. Who's not followed? Tut, tut, tutty, tut. I've got 476 likes. Can't everybody get their phone like this? Here's my phone, you'll see. And give it tap, tap, tappity, tap, tappity, tappity, tap. Do that, and you'll see the likes go up. There we are. Eva has sent me perfume. Are you trying to tell me something? He says, Scottie, I want you smelling nice. And she sent me a coffee. Thank you, Eva. I don't actually drink coffee, but I'll hand that to somebody else. I'll swap for a tea. Can we have a big Dinky-Doo to Molly, please? Yes, TT. Dinky-Doo Molly from Scottie McClue. Eva has sent me 4 weights. Thank you, Eva. There we are. Did the beard blow off in the wind, Scottie? F document. The beard got whipped off my face in the wind. There we are. Thank you for lots of lovely likes. So very kind of you. If you've just joined us, a very warm welcome. Everybody watching the YouTube, have you subscribed? Have you tapped the bell? Get your notifications. Hi, mate. How are you? Lickle, we're amazing. Hi, Scott, says Daryl. Hi, Daryl. Dinky-Doo. Morning. Lovely to have Daryl with us. Thank you for all these likes, Kareem. Guys, I can't believe this. We're at 1,500 likes. Can everybody watching give it tap, tap, tappity, tap, tappity, tappity, tap. Tap, tap, tappity, tap, tappity, tappity, tap. Tap, tap, tappity, tap, tappity, tappity, tap. That would be wonderful. Have you ever seen a proper Scottie McClue Dinky-Doo badge? Once we get to 1 million followers on the YouTube and 1 million subscribers, on the TikTok, and 1 million subscribers on the YouTube, then we can do the merch. Put it on your hat. Walk about with it. Fantastic. So yes, the beard disappeared. Incredible stuff. YouTubers, don't forget tonight, 9 o'clock sharp, we'll be doing the phone-in as usual. So there we are. Lovely to have all these people with us. Who have we got here now? Kareem Dinky-Doo. Fantastic. I'm just seeing who's followed. Ah, yes. I need another 25 followers, guys. 25 of you. So if you do 25 followers, that would be great. Good morning, says Daryl. Morning. Yes, lovely to have you with us. Lickle is saying, how are you? Hi, mate. Why do we say mate? Is that not an English thing, mate? Yes, we used to call each other sir in this country. Sometimes then my friend crept in and pal. And now it's mate. Follow us, guys. Thank you, AFC Brandon. What a lovely, lovely, thoroughly decent thing to do. If you follow, guys, if you go to the trouble of moving your finger about, I don't know, 10 centimeters and clicking plus on the top left, then that would be great. If you want to get onto the YouTube channel, you'll see the URL in my bio. Yes. Who have we got here? Pot of tea for you, Scotty. I thank you, Susan. Very kind of you. I've got the water. Oh, that's absolutely lush. This time last week, we're full of the lurgy. Sir, said to meet you, he. All is well and good. And lovely to meet you, Kicking Saturday. Is your username only good once a week? Paula's there, Dinky-Doo. Hello, Scotty, says Sam. Hello, Sam. Thank you for coming and joining us. Thoughts on the Israel-Palestine conflict? Well, we don't do thoughts. We don't do thoughts. They need to sort it out. You know, as my dear father would say, there's been no peace in that land for 2,000 years. They need to realize, put aside the differences, yeah? And put aside the whole religious thing. Come on, England, says Luke. Corinne says, mate, bud, pal, buddy. That's true. You know, it's not politically correct, but Glasgow, we used to call everybody your China. And I don't know why it's not politically correct, but it's called your China. And it was Cockney rhyming slang for China plate, your mate, your China plate. A couple of my China plates there. There we are. But we don't use anything with a nationality in it now. I don't know why not. So there you go. You know, if somebody said, I mean, I don't drink alcohol, but if somebody said, would you like a scotch? You're not going to go, oh, that's a wee bit racist. Don't use the word scotch. No. England going home. Some comments in the live have been filtered, so we're obviously a couple of wee trolls. We'll send them doon the Swanee. Guys, I'm just coming up to 3,000 likes. From Wales, I'm Dinky-Doo. Don't mention sheep. Oh, yes, a lot of sheep in Wales. We love all that. Dinky-Doo. Thank you for coming and joining me. Wonderful, wonderful turnout. Now, we need another 25 followers. So if there's 25 of you watching right now, if you can get following, that would be outstanding. Who have I got here? Racine has followed us. Racine, what a thoroughly decent thing to do. I thank you. Right, we're at 3,200, guys. Keep up the tap, tap, tappity, tap, tappity, tappity, tap. Let them all know. That's what it's about. I wonder if you can share this. Where do you share it? Let me try a share. Oh. There we are. I've just done a share, guys. See if it works for you. Right. There we are. Back with you. I feel the Scott player haters. Yes. Why have we got that? Messi or Ronaldo, both excellent. Yeah, I like them both, I can tell you. Fantastic stuff. Now, who have we got here? What happens when the Swanee gets full of trolls? The Swanee will never get full of trolls because they will be swept away out to sea. Have you watched Harry and Meg yet, Scotty? I haven't, Kareem. I don't have that particular provider. You know, well, I do, but I can't actually afford it. Yes, interesting. I don't know what that pair are playing at. And it was interesting. She was doing an impersonation of what she was like curtsying in front of the Queen. She didn't believe the curtsy in front of the Queen. And she was sending it up. And Harry just looked so embarrassed. You know, He said to her, "You'll remember to curtsy." And she said, "You're kidding." So you see, that's your problem when you kind of go outside the aristocratic families. You know, for the royal family, you do run into problems if people don't understand it, you know. There we have it. Trouble is the sea is full of rubbish already. Yes. Oh, well, I'm sure they managed to handle. I don't know if trolls are biodegradable. Time for England to rule once again. Score prediction tonight at all England's impending World Cup doom. Well, I don't want to give you the result. That's for me to know and you to find out. 3-1, France wins. Not a big fan of Meghan, says Ramos. I don't think that many people are, to be honest. She's going for the sympathy vote, and she's sitting with millions of pounds. You know, wise up, my dear. France 4, England 1. France wins, says Scott. Do we think so, guys? Predictions for the football tonight. They're reckoning France might win. What have we got here? Hi there, I'm from Australia. Art, we love you. From Australia, from down under. And it's so good to have with us. I don't have it with me, but I normally pop my jackaroo on. Scotland should be in the final. I won't even watch football. It's for losers. Oh. Well, I don't watch a lot of football, but then I'm not a loser. Would everybody agree with that? Is football there for losers, just to distract people while the governments rob you blind? So there we are. Lots of rubbish in the sea, Mr. Martin. France wins. Shout it out. Do you think so, guys? Oui. What football team do you support, says Ramos? Well, I don't really bother with football, to be honest. We've just been told by Luke it's for losers. You know, is that the case? 5-0 to England, says Pete. Looking handsome today, fellow. Chad, I thank you very much. I think France will win. There we are. Vamos, says Clyde. Clyde passed away 2 years ago, Vamos. A lovely, lovely, lovely wee dog. So there you have it. I say to you. Now then, who have we got here? Should we give up football? I mean, is it a con? Is it there just to get ordinary folk distracted from what's going on? Could you live 100% without football? You know? See what you think. Who's your favourite king of these isles? Well, there only is one, Gammon, and that's King Charles. And everybody is a big fan, apart from about 2 idiots that have shouted out in crowds. There we are. So lots of fans. Fantastic stuff. Now then, can you get following, please, guys, if you're watching? 4,600 likes. How good's that? I mean, throughout history, my favourite king. I was a big fan of Edward VII. And James IV was quite a good guy. And James VI, James I of England, when Scotland took over the crown, and still has the crown, really. The crown is a Scottish affair. Incredible stuff. Very busy today, guys. Mine's Athelstan, Aylstein, from Aylstainford in East Lothian. If you go on to the TikTok videos, have a listen to Scottie McClue broadcasting to the Falklands. And you'll hear me talk about Aylstainford and the battle and King Angus. There you are. Usual Scottish reaction, says Luke. Oh, absolutely, Luke. There we are. Now, guys, what do you think? Could we do without football? Should we pan it once and for all? What an interesting idea. Football can help get some of the frustration out of folks. A good shout. It's a good shout, Alexander, yes. Absolutely. But why have people got frustration in them in the first place? Is it not caused mainly by football? I'm not a fan of footy, to be honest, says Gavin Boy. I wonder how many more of us are out there. Football is boring. Do the Scots play, says Luke. The Scots play a form of football, yes, because I think they invented it like they invented everything else. They used to just kick a pig's bladder around the place. The poor pig. Even the Welsh had a rack, says Luke. Interesting thought, says Alexander. Yes, I mean, just after this World Cup, start to wind it down so all the clubs just fade away. I'd prefer a good old battle. Yes, very interesting. I mean, I was thinking this last week. People were saying they were demonstrating on the street at Dover. And I was thinking, you know, 1,000 years ago, they'd have got two armies together and fought it out. But, I mean, that's not a good thing. That's violence. You know, and poor old King Harold at Hastings, you know, 1066. And his last words were apparently, mind what you're doing with that, you'll have someone's eye out in a minute. Oh, who have we got here? Yes, indeed, a battle. No, it is an interesting thought, Alexander, getting rid of football. Guys, I'm nearly at 5,000 likes. I need another 15 followers. Sharpish. So there we have it. Get following, guys, as soon as you can. In conclusion, says Luke, independence sells, but who's buying? Well, at the moment, 56% of the Scots are buying independence. So if you had a referendum today, and this is why the government, the Tory party, are in a panic, if they do grant Scotland a referendum, which they should, and they had it today, then Scotland would become independent. Today, 56%. You know, tut on the union. Haven't said hi in a bit. Hello from Saskatchewan. Saskatchewan in Canada. We love having you with us. We love Canada. Full of Scots, people of Scots descent. We're nearly coming up to 5,000 likes. I can't believe you guys. And we want to just give it a gentle tap, tap, tappity, tap. If you haven't got your own phone, you can use mine. I mean, the Viking got one in the neck and the Saxon got one in the eye. So you're not wrong. Well, this is it, Gavin Boy. I mean, a battle's dangerous. Football's not dangerous. Did you vote leave? Vote leave what? Which one, Elliot? There were two. There was a referendum for coming out of Europe, Brexit. What a mess we made of that. And there was a referendum to leave the UK, for Scotland to leave the UK. What a mess we made of that. So both referendums have been a fail to date. So perhaps it's not the most democratic thing to do. We shall see. GH has just joined us. Dinky-Doo, GH. The union. Oh, leaving the union. No, nobody in their right mind would vote to stay in the union. There is no case for the union. So I would think 56% today would leave the union. So that's quite interesting, isn't it? That's 44% short of 100% leave. And there would be more. What about the foreigners who live in Scotland? Who can vote no? Well, Lawson, Scotland's a slightly different kettle of fish. You see, everyone that lives in the UK is a foreigner to a greater or lesser extent. There was a half-wit shouting from the rooftops that he was 100% English. They did a little bit of DNA. They got him to spit in a cup. And he was 65% Argentinian. You see? So I think you'll find that everybody, to a greater or lesser extent, is a foreigner. I mean, you've heard it in villages, you know, the family's been here for 100 years, but they'll never be long. And there's a lovely one, there's a village in Argyll called Tarbert, not Tarbet, Tarbert. And there was a guy there, and this old Tarbertman said to him, I know you've been here all your life, but you'll never be a Tarbertman. And he said, well, what a good thing that is. Isn't that beautiful? I mean, the Welsh, Scottish, unless you class thousands of years here as foreign. Yep, if you tested the Welsh and the Cornish, you'd find that they'd come from all sorts of Celtic bits, probably, certainly the Cornish, probably from France. I would rather listen to someone banging on about God. Who cares about 6 million people up north? Well, 6 million people care for a start, and I would imagine the billions throughout the world, the diaspora, scattered, care, and the whole world cares because Scotland is looked upon very fondly. 5,200 likes. I need, how many followers do I need? 1 million. Let's see. Yes, I need another 10 followers, guys. Fantastic. I'm 1/4 Irish. I am foreign. Well, everybody's foreign. Most English people, Anglo-Saxon. So they're either Angles or they're from Saxony and Germany. Or they're from France. Or they're from Italy, the Romans. You know the one that's the #1 financial district in Europe? Scotland. I would like Scotland to be Europe's top financial district. Guys, it's 10 o'clock sharp. At this point, I should be reading a news to you. Good morning. Here is the news. Could you see that on the telly, guys? Scottie McClue reading the news? I think it would go down well. Is that you in the picture? It is. Lord Reith the Labrador. There he is. 10 o'clock, time for whiskey. Cool, I didn't know you were an aristocrat. There we are. Do you know there was one duke used to be down below the label by 11 o'clock? A duke, a grace, your grace. And he got down below the whiskey bottle label by 11 o'clock. Fresh bottle of whiskey in the morning. So maybe a wee touch of the dependency there. Ditch the pound, get the Scottish groat. Well, it would probably match 1 for 1, but a pound was 240 pennies, old pennies, denaries, Roman. See what I just did there? And a groat was 4 pence. So if you're saying a Scottish 4 pence would trounce and trump a pound sterling, then Scotland's got some future. Dinky-Doo, good morning, Scotty, good morning, see? A Duke of Errol. No, a Duke, not an Errol, a Duke. I shan't be so base as to name them. Dinky-Doo. Now, who have we got here? Why do you do this fake theatrical act? Well, Chunky Monkey, I'm so sorry to disappoint you, but this is me. Yeah, and this is the way I speak, and this is the way I've always spoken. So there's nothing fake about me, I can tell you. I am the genuine article. Why do you do your fake theatrical act? The Chunky Monkey. There we are. Let's find out who's heard of Scottie McClue. 2 billion. And let's find out who's heard of the Chunky Monkey. A lot more now than a minute ago. 5.2 million likes. There we are. We love it. The no voters are quiet. Oh, Lawson, very quiet. There you have it. No, Scotland was depopulated by social injustice. And it would be nice to see Scotland populated by social justice. Thank you for following Cool Robot. He's the real deal, says C. I am indeed. I am Scottie McClue. People think, that's not the real one, though, is it? It's not Scottie from the radio and television. Used to listen to you on radio back in the mid-90s. Dr. Blacker mentions Dr. Blacker, so he mentions a piece of anatomy. Dr. Blacker. Very anatomical, Dr. Blacker. Follow us, guys, as soon as you possibly can. We need another couple of dozen followers, and we need them ASAP. Why have the no voters gone quiet? We're talking this morning about banning football in its entirety. No more football. What are your plans for the weekend? Thought I'd watch the football. No, busy. Very busy weekend. The one and only Scottie McClue, Dinky-Doo. Jesus loves you. Jesus doesn't just love us. Jesus adores us. Adores. I can tell you. Guys, I'm going to have to go. I hadn't realized the time. There we are. Dr. Blacker's not the full shilling. I don't think so. Thank you, Lizzie. You're very, very kind. Tom's just joined us. Get following, guys. David's joined us. Thank you, David. Lovely to have you with us. Any thoughts on a possible Labour and SNP coalition? Well, Labour in 2014 should have actually backed independence, and they would have been in power to this day. So I think Labour need to become pro-independence. Then you'll see a difference. Otherwise, they can just remain castigated into the political wilderness forever and a day. Right, so there you have it. The legend, good to see you. Thank you, David. Lovely to see you. Runaway government. Thank you, Steve. Good morning and goodbye, Scottie. Shaz, how lovely to have you with us. Good morning and goodbye. Probably everybody will start coming along now. Morning, Scottie. Morning, Shirley. Really pleasant voice to listen to, I must say. AFC, Brandon, I thank you. Dinky-Doo from South East London. Pearly King, we love you in South East London. Whereabouts are you? Come on. Boy, oh man, fantastic. This is what we like. Now, I'm going to have to dash. I want you all to have the most beautiful day ever. I want you to love being you because it's a lovely thing to be. And I want you to stay fabulous. Hope you have a Dinky-Doo Saturday. I thank you, Chef. From Deptford. Wow, we love it. Deptford. There we go. You have a good day. You too, David. And Dinky-Doo from Scottie McClue. There's enough TikTok videos there to keep you watching for weeks. Like them, love them, and share them. To our beautiful TikTokers and YouTubers, join us tonight, 9 o'clock sharp, for the phone-in, the internet phone-in, the People's Show with phone calls. Don't forget the goodbye song. Yes, Mr. Martin. Right, everybody, are we ready? Join in there. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Take care, everybody, as you go. Goodbye, everybody. Auf Wiedersehen. Au revoir. And cheerio. Have the best day possible. You're a treasure. So are you, cool Roebuck. And say dinky-doo. Stick out your tongues every day and say ta-ta or ta-ra-la. Ba-ba-ba.